Hi, my name is Mo. I'm the 8-Step Program Manager, and I am here during this quarantine to provide a creative distraction. I have been writing and performing spoken word poetry in theater for about 10 years now, and I have been teaching theater writing, playwriting, and poetry writing to high school girls with Vibe Theater experience for about 6 years now. And it has been my therapy, my saving grace, my hobby, and I want to be able to give that to others as well. And this is my attempt to give what I have to you all. Today I am offering a small but hopefully very fun poetry lesson and poetry prompts for you and I to create this art, even if the world around us is kind of stopped. That doesn't mean we have to, right? So I am so blessed to be able to share space with an amazing woman named Toya Lillard, who is the executive director of Vibe Theater Experience. And she uses, one of my favorite quotes that she uses is, we trying to give these girls their nuggets of free. And so the nuggets of free are the things that they need to feel empowered, what they need to feel heard, what they need or to say to feel as if they are part of the conversation. And that is what I wanted to do with us. I wanted us to kind of dig deep and find our free and find out what makes us feel free. What makes us feel free to express ourselves, what makes us feel free to articulate, or what makes us feel free to just make the art that we make, right? So the acronym that I am using, I have created myself and I use it in my own classrooms. So if you want, you can also use this, shift it, edit it however you feel possible. The beauty of it all, the beauty of creative writing and art making is that there is no one way to do it. So if you see a better way, please share and share it with us. I would love to see the new things that you think of, and I would love to hear about how the kids or the students that you are serving resonated with it. So here we go. The first letter of free is F. Now, in my device, F stands for feeling. Specifically, what are you feeling? And what would you like your audience to feel when hearing your material? So there are a myriad of reasons why we choose to express ourselves through poetry. Personally, it was a way for me to express and process and articulate complex ideas and experiences that were happening to me in real time. So when we're expressing ourselves as we would in conversation or debate, we are looking for a type of understanding, whether us trying to understand something or someone, or something or someone trying to understand us. So when you make the decision on who the poem is directed to or what type of feeling you are feeling, I suggest allowing the feeling, to guide the pen. Don't worry about making it make sense. Later on, we'll get to a part where that is a tool to help with kind of refining our poetry. But for the F, you just write. It doesn't matter if it makes sense. Put a time limit on. Maybe it's 3 minutes and write for that entire time. Don't let the pen come up from the page. It's all about getting your ideas on the page first. And then after that, working through it. Yeah? So then the R, right? R is the next letter of free. And I think it's the most important of the letters in our acronym, right? Because the R stands for responsibility, research, and respect. So when we're creating a piece, we want to remember that we have responsibilities as artists to be as respectful and as accurate as possible. Our art is something that will inspire and move others. So it is important that we are very mindful that the information given is accurate and it's something that you can believe in and speak to. Awesome. So then the E, where's my E? The E, the first E in free stands for editing. So remember when I told you in the F, you kind of just let your pen guide you. You're not trying to make it make sense. E, the first E of the free, would be the place where you are trying to make it make sense. Editing is a part of the process, and it's important that we're not trying to make something make sense of our first draft. It's more for us to get it down on a page. Your masterpiece is a masterpiece already. Editing is a place where you are tidying up the things you want to change. Remember to be patient and kind to yourself. The beauty about creative writing is that you are the one who has the say in when an art piece is completed. Editing allows us to revisit and adjust our work until it is the masterpiece we want it to be. You can edit however many times you like. The idea is to enhance your writing with nuggets that would usually come from your lived experience, maybe some research that you've done, or both. The last E, which is probably my second favorite part of this, is engagement. So you can be the greatest writer in the history of the world. You might be able to properly write about tones and different moods and do all the research in the world and be extremely responsible. However, if you aren't engaged with your work, there is no one that will be engaged with your work as much as you will. The only way for someone to be engaged is if you are engaged as well. Listen to your body and be sure that what you're saying is honest and from the heart. Meet your work with excitement and patience, and it will be so much of a fulfilling experience. It'll be hard to stop. Take it from me. I do it all the time. So, now that we've talked about the different letters and what they mean, the F, the R, the E, all of these different things, now we are going to try it. How we feeling? You feeling good? You feeling good? Awesome? Awesome. So you're going to pick one or all of the following prompts, and you will respond poetically using the technical tools that we spoke about before. So thinking about feeling, thinking about your responsibility, maybe having to do some research, thinking about how our respectability, thinking about how many times are we going to edit? Do we need to edit? What are we editing? Thinking about our engagement, our excitement towards our work. We're going to use all of that to create our own poetry pieces, yeah? So the first prompt is, I really want to say. I really want to say. So that's your first prompt. So you will finish that statement poetically, however you see fit. So what do you want to say? What's the urgency? How quickly? Who is it that you want to talk to? Think of all these things to respond to that first one, yeah? The second one, my mirror tells me. My mirror tells me. What does your mirror tell you? What time do they tell that to you? Are you looking in the mirror while they're speaking, or are you avoiding it? Why? Thinking of all these things, thinking of maybe they have a different type of voice. What type of voice do they have? Is it loud? Is it soft? Is it saying nice things? Is it saying not so nice things? Are you talking back? My mirror tells me. And the third prompt, third and final. For those who who are you writing for? For those who. Now, you can pick one, pick all if you'd like. I am hoping that this brings some type of light or some type of ease in this crazy and tough times that we are going through. Again, my name is Mo, the program manager here at A-Step. I want to thank you for giving me time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for yeah, just taking the time out to just listen and be in this experience and in this moment with me. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll speak soon. Have a great weekend, y'all.